Good morning, YouTube, and welcome back. For those of you that are new here, my name is Ashley Diane. I'm a 40-year-old mother of two, full-time teacher, and fit model athlete with the Canadian Physique Alliance. Today is Saturday, May the 9th, and it marks 5 weeks out from my first ever national/international show. So I will be competing at the Toronto Pro Qualifier on June the 13th. It's a national show, seeing how it is in Canada. But it technically is an international show, as athletes from other countries are eligible to also compete and potentially earn a pro card, with the exception of the United States. If an athlete competes from the US, they are ineligible to earn a pro card, as there's a lot more opportunities in the US to earn a pro card. So, and like where I live in Ontario, there are only 3 shows where you could win a pro card local to me, like the Toronto Pro Qualifier, the Natural Pro Qualifier in August, and then the Canadian Pro Qualifier in October. I believe there's like 1 or 2 other opportunities, but on the west coast of Canada, which is not very close. It's like a 3-hour time change difference out in Vancouver. It's not close at all. Like to drive would probably be like 48 hours of driving. The flight would be well over $1,000. So that's just not happening. So I am on my way to compete on my first big national show where I could potentially earn a pro card. And I'm so excited. So I did my check-ins this morning. Here's how we're looking. I'm really happy with how we're looking. I've really been pushing hard ever since my regional show 3 weeks ago. And I feel like it's slowly starting to pay off. I've been waking up early to do fasted morning cardio, which I absolutely love. My food has been decreased. And yeah, I'm just doing everything I can to push it. I also hit an all-time low today, 125.2, which is insane. I don't think I've ever weighed 125 pounds, maybe grade 8. In high school, I was like a bit of a chunkier, heavier girl. I would say probably throughout high school, I was more like 140. So for real, this is like the lightest I've ever weighed. And my feedback from my show 3 weeks ago was to not get leaner up top, but to bring in my glutes and have that tighten up. Unfortunately, you cannot spot reduce body fat, and you just have to drop weight and hope it comes off where it needs to come off. So since my show 3 weeks ago, I'm down nearly 6 pounds. And I did a little side-by-side of my glutes in just 2 weeks, actually. So on the left was 2 weeks ago, and then the right is today. And I'm so excited. Like, I definitely am starting to see lines in my glutes, which is a good thing. And with those 6 pounds, I honestly think the majority of it has come off my lower body, which is amazing. I've always been told not to come in any leaner up top. I get lean in my arms and shoulders so fast. So when judges and coaches have seen me in the past, they like want me to slow down on conditioning because they think it's just going to get worse. But with Erin and this being our second show together and watching the transformation of Fit Model over the last several weeks, we both agree that we need to push conditioning. And yeah, I've gotten to 125, which I've never seen before. And truthfully, I feel like I've always should have pushed this conditioning in my bikini preps in the past too, because I've never had tie-ins. I still wouldn't say I have tie-ins, but they're definitely something more visible now than there was 6 pounds heavier. So I'm just excited. This will definitely be the best look ever I'm bringing to stage. And win or lose, I feel really confident going into the show that I'm going to just look my absolute best. And I'm excited for the pictures, as I've hired Gilco to take my pictures and video. And yeah, I'm so pumped. So yeah, I'm in a good mood today, 5 weeks out. So my plan for today, I am off to work at the restaurant. If you followed along, you know that I work part-time Saturdays, just usually a couple hours at Kelsey's, which is just a restaurant. And after that, I am going to go to the gym, as Erin, my coach, has asked me to do an upper body pump this week, which I agree. Actually, like looking at my photos, it had even crossed my mind of like, it's been a few weeks since we've done an upper. It wouldn't hurt to hit it again. So I'm going to do that at the gym. So I'm going to hit upper. I want to do a core circuit. I do my core training 2 times a week. Last time I did it was Tuesday. So I'm up for doing it again today. And then Erin has also added an additional 15 minutes of post-training cardio on the stair stepper. So I haven't used the stair stepper in quite a while. So I am looking forward to it, truthfully, because at this moment I am just so motivated and I just want to do everything within my power to really be competitive in 5 weeks. So I'm going to start on the stair stepper today, just 15 minutes. She said to go slow and to do every other step and really focus more so of it being like a step up, a glute focused step up, as opposed to like just cardio. So just to, help whatever little push to get those back lines to come in. So that is my plan after work. Then I'm going to come home. I got some dishes and meal prep to do, and I have a planned cheat meal, but nothing crazy. I am just going to do something at home. I bought one of my favorite salads. It's like kale with cranberries and a lemon poppy seed dressing. I'm going to go to the butcher shop and get some fun cut of meat for my cheat meal. Maybe like a stuffed chicken breast, or they have these things called kaftas, which it's like a Greek meat of lamb and veal, and it's on like a stick and you eat it with tzatziki sauce. So I'm leaning towards one of those or maybe both. And then for my dessert, because I definitely have a sweet tooth and desserts are my favorite, I am trying to be a little bit good. So I bought Halo ice cream, which is a low calorie ice cream, like the little pint, and then just some fresh strawberries. So I'm going to do like fresh strawberries and Halo ice cream. So that's going to be my cheat meal. Not a bad cheat meal, but a little bump in calories. And because it is a lifestyle, like for me, yes, I'm in prep and I want to push for my goals, but I also think that having some freedom with your diet, like once a week, especially when you're still, 5 weeks out, is probably good for your mental state and for your relationship with food, because you don't want to become so food focused and so restricted, as that's usually when athletes struggle a lot post-show. So Erin said I'm allowed to continue with my cheat meals refeeds up until 4 weeks out. So I'm going to do one tonight. And then I have plans this week, which I will take you along for, but I'm going to do my other one midweek and you will see what I will be doing. But as it has been a while that I've done a whole week in my life and 5 weeks to go, I thought, why not pick up the camera and we'll start this whole Road to National vlog prep series. And I'm really excited. 5 weeks and I'm looking better than I ever have, working really hard. And I honestly cannot wait to see what the final package will be in 5 weeks. So thanks for following along. I am going to take you along for a whole bunch of fun and exciting stuff this week in my life. So I'll catch you in the next clip.
my day as if there was no past. Doing it all night, all summer. Doing it the way I wanna. Yeah, I'ma dance my heart out till the dawn, but I won't be done when morning comes. Doing it all night, all summer. Gonna spend it like no other. It was a crush, but I couldn't get enough. It was a rush, but I gave it up. It was a crush. Now I might have wanna said too much, but that's all it was, so I gave it up. I live my day as if it was the last. Live my day as if there was no past. Doing it all night, all summer. Doing it the way I wanna. Yeah, I'ma dance my heart out till the dawn, but I won't be done when morning comes. Doing it all night, all summer. Gonna spend it like no other. It was a crush.
Good morning, YouTube. Today is Monday, May the 11th, and I am back at work. Last I left off was Saturday. I had a really busy day at work. The restaurant was very busy, seeing how it was the day before Mother's Day. Then I went to the gym, got in an upper session, which was fun, as I don't get them often, trained abs, and then I had 15 minutes on the stair stepper. So in addition to my 50 minutes fasted cardio Monday to Friday, Erin has added 15 minutes on the stair stepper post-training days. And the focus of the stair stepper isn't so much of a cardio burn, but it's really to focus on my tie-in area. So I have my speed at a low speed. I think I was only at like 6. And then I step every other step, really lean forward and just really try to feel it in that tie-in area. So that was actually a really good feeling. Then I had a delicious cheat meal and watched a movie, and that was my day. Yesterday, nothing too exciting. Went to the gym, whole bunch of meal prep, and here we are, back to the grind on Monday. So today I am at work. After work, I do have a massage, which I am looking forward to. It'll probably be my last RMT massage before show. I'm going to get her to work, all the areas that need focus. Definitely my back and shoulders always are kind of tense, but I really want her to focus on my glute and hamstring area and maybe like the tie-in area. According to Erin, if you have a little bit of work there, it can help to bring in the tie-ins a bit more. So we shall see how that goes. Then I'm going to come home. It won't be too late, which will be nice. And then just chill with my kids. I already made them dinner for the next couple days. I made a big pot of butter chicken yesterday, which they love. And I think we'll just kind of chill tonight. Maybe watch a movie, play some games. I'll probably have my chicken and rice while they have their butter chicken. And yeah, that'll be a day. But I just thought I'd kind of pick up the camera and give you a little bit of an update of what I've been up to the last few days and then the plan for today. But I'll catch you in the next clip. That massage really hurt, but I think it was definitely necessary. Dinner with my kids. I'm sticking to my chicken and rice while they have their butter chicken, and my daughter's getting ready for game night. Tonight we're playing a game called Headbands, where you have to guess the card on your forehead. After dinner and our game, my daughter and I cuddled up on the couch to watch a movie, her choice tonight, Mrs. Doubtfire. Enjoying some dandelion root tea and my new Mother's Day mug while she has her ice cream. It is now 4:45 a.m. the next day as I get ready for fasted cardio. I've been using Drip Fit sweatbands on both my thighs and my waist to kind of elevate my cardio. It really does help me get a sweat. I know it's just water weight, but in my head, I feel like it does make a difference. after morning cardio, I just love driving home to see the sunrise. Home by 6:20 a.m. to enjoy my nice black coffee, chilling on the couch before starting my day. Hi, YouTube. Today is Wednesday, May the 13th. Last day left off was my Monday evening with my kids. We played this headbands, banger, whatever game where you have to guess the card on your forehead. And then I watched a movie with my daughter. And then yesterday I was intending to do like a whole like B-roll filming of my day, and it didn't happen, but I did show you my morning cardio, which, by the way, I absolutely love morning cardio. I know I'm crazy, but I really love the routine of waking up early, doing my cardio all by myself, picking some different YouTube podcasts. I really like watching podcasts that are similar to mine of other fit model athletes on their prep journey. So that's what I've been doing on my 15 minutes of cardio. And then just coming home and all of that. So I was going to film the whole day, all of my food. I was planning to go to the gym and train my glutes yesterday, but unfortunately, things didn't go according to plan. I couldn't film my food because I was just so busy that I ate it and it didn't even cross my mind. And then yesterday after work, I ended up going car shopping with my boyfriend. He is switching jobs. Starts his new job on Tuesday, and his current job, he has a company vehicle, so he has to give that up. So we need to get a second vehicle, and we went to go to the dealership and test out some vehicles yesterday. We are getting a Volkswagen Jetta. It's a 2021, only 40,000 kilometers, which is a great deal. And it's manual, which I have driven manual once last summer in Saskatchewan. This vehicle with my sister they call it the Bomber. It's not in great shape, and it's really just for off-roading and gravel roads. But I will practice with this new Jetta. I'm excited for that. But as a result, I couldn't train my glutes. And I really don't like missing training sessions, especially when I'm on prep. So I am going to try my hardest to squeeze in a little glute pump right now. So it is just after 12. Today, actually, I booked the afternoon off of work. My son is in grade 8 and he is going on his overnight grad trip tonight. So he won't be home. And I told my daughter Melina that we would have a fun mother-daughter date. So I'm going to pick her up early from school, and we're going to a mommy and me spa day at like a kid's spa, which will be really fun. And then we're going out for dinner to Kelsey's. Today is also 1 month out from my competition. So as it's May 13th, my show is going to be June 13th. So going out with Melina will be my last cheat meal of this prep. Unless, of course, Aaron's like, hey, eat a burger and fries. But I think we're going to try to stick to clean foods after today. So I'm going to eat my absolute favorite lately. Not the healthiest, but I love a warm chocolate chip cookie with vanilla ice cream and caramel sauce. So I'm going to be mindful of my entree and pick something like a bit better. Not going to have any alcohol or any other beverages. Definitely going to eat that cookie and whatever. I don't care if Aaron's like, bump up your cardio. That cookie to me is worth it. And I'm honestly not that concerned with how we're progressing and with a month to go. But yeah, so that is the plan. And as I said, I'm done earlier today. I'm able to go to the gym where I do my morning cardio, which is really not a fantastic gym. It's just a local gym that gets the job done. But I'm going to go there and get in a little bit of a glute pump. I'm not going to film it just because I'm very pressed for time. Like, I think I need to finish everything in an hour, including my 15-minute of stair stepper, where I focus on like step ups on the stair stepper. So not going to film it, but I am going to crush it. And I will take you along for a little bit of what I get up to this evening with my daughter. Oh yeah. And we're also having a sleepover. I forgot to mention that. Since Mateo is gone, Melina and I are going to sleep in his bed tonight, and she is excited for that. But I am going to take you along because this is the other part of my life apart from prep of being a mom and enjoying life and just finding that balance between my prep goals and my family and what's a priority in my life, like my daughter and these precious moments. But I will catch you on the next clip.
I'm friends with the monster that's under my bed. Get along with the voices inside of my head.
So I wasn't going to pick up my camera after training. However, that was a freaking awesome session and I just had to talk about it. So I literally trained for like 31, 32 minutes, I think. And I managed to do 5 exercises, 3 sets. Like I supersetted the first 2. I did reverse hypers and I did V stance hip thrusts. I did those superset. I literally did not take a break at all. I went from one exercise to the other, boom, boom, boom. Then I did cabled kickbacks and seated leg curls, superset, boom, boom, boom. And then I finished off with the abductor machine. As I said, about like 2 minutes. My heart rate was elevated. I got a good pump for like a short amount of time. And then I went on the stair stepper because I do really want to prioritize that and did my 15 minutes and I worked it. I was sweating. I had to take my glasses off for the last 2 minutes because they were like sliding down my face from sweat. And as I say, I don't go fast. Like on this particular stair stepper, I think I was only at speed 4 or 5. Every other step, really leaning forward and treating it like a glute focused step up. And my heart rate, so much sweat. But oh my gosh, what an incredible workout for 47 minutes total. Yeah, you know what? Sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. And I feel amazing for doing that. Was it my best workout and best pump? No, but I feel really proud that I went and got it done when I could have easily just been like, forget it. I just missed a session. But no, I got it done. I feel incredible. Heart rate was up there. And yeah, so now I've changed, like if you can see, I just have my jeans and a sweater because I want to look a little bit cute for my date with my daughter. But oh my gosh, was I sweating? I went in the bathroom and I doused myself with body mist because I'm like, whew. So, and I'm usually a very cold person and blast the heat. And right now I actually have the AC on. But I just wanted to tell you how freaking awesome that session was and how good I feel. I am off to get my daughter and then we have our spa date in 80 minutes. So, and it's a 60-minute drive. So it will be busy, but I'm just so excited. I got that out of the way. Now it's the fun and spending time with my daughter. So I will take you along and catch you in the next clip. Good morning, YouTube. Today is Thursday, May the 14th, and I am back at work. Last I left off was my evening yesterday with my daughter. I had a really, really nice time with her. as you saw, and I just savored every little moment. She's only going to be this age for a short amount of time longer, and I'm grateful that she wants to spend these moments with me and make memories. So it was a very special night, and I absolutely loved it. Then we had a sleepover in my son's bedroom, which was awesome because I got little cuddles all night. At one time, her tiny little hands were holding mine. I'm like, oh, just love this. But it was a great day. Actually, my daughter's birthday is coming up on June the 2nd, and we have decided to book the kids spa for her birthday party. So that's coming up. We're going to do the party June 7th, which is crazy because that'll be my peak week. I'll be 6 days out from show, but excited for her as she's going to turn 10, which is a big number. And yeah, this morning I dropped her off at school. My son actually called me on my drive to work, which was great. I talked to him for 27 minutes, which he's not a big chatterbox, so that was a lot. He's been having an amazing time in Toronto for his grad trip. He went to the CN Tower. He went to the Hockey Hall of Fame. Here he is with the Stanley Cup. Ripley's Aquarium, a Blue Jays game, and then today he's going to Casa Loma and a few other things. He did say the fire alarm was pulled at 1 a.m, and actually not pulled. There was an actual reason for it. I guess an issue with a phone charger. So he was outside without shoes on for like half an hour in the middle of the night. So that kind of sucks, but I just told him it will be something they look back on and laugh. But yeah, it'll be nice to have him back tonight because I've missed him and I know his sister has missed him. But enough of that. I think I'm going to wrap up this video that gives you a whole scope of what my week was about with training and meal planning and cardio, as well as the other side of my life with my kids and all the stuff we do. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Next week is probably more of like a normal week, but I just thought I'd give you a little bit of update with how this week went, and I will catch you on Saturday when we are 4 weeks out. So thank you again for following along. Please like and subscribe, and I'll catch you next week.